You can have visitors when you're incarcerated, but that also is a questionable with the government or with anybody for that matter. They don't do it as much as they should in the city of New York, but in other places they vet the visitor that's coming to visit you. In Mr. Combs' case, I'm sure they are vetting those who are coming to see him and whether or not they allow that visit to take place. They can deny it for security purposes. They can deny your visit if they wanted to. At the end of the day, you don't have that choice. You don't make that choice. I pray that the brother is visiting his family, his children are visiting him. I really do, because that's what's going to take him through whatever it is that he's going through, communication with the family. I think that's important because so many young men and women that are left without their parent because of incarceration, there becomes a disconnect because there's no communication. So I think that the system needs to change a little bit as far as being allowed to communicate with your children, to be able to keep them on the right track, to be able to keep in their life so that they get an understanding that it's not forever. And as long as you communicate with each other and grow with each other, even though you're miles apart from each other, you can still have a solid relationship of trust and love because it's important. God knows it's very important for a father or a mother to be incarcerated and not be able to speak to their loved one, or to only be able to speak to them for 5 minutes. But you got to share that 5 minutes with 5 people. It's unfortunate. And I think that that's where the breakdown comes in at, because the inmate hangs up the phone, didn't get their point across. They begin to be stressed out. They begin to take out their frustration and their anger out on another inmate or an officer for that matter, or a civilian for that matter, and it creates a hostile environment. I think that if you allowed a better sense of communication and visitation to take place longer, press the flesh. I mean, it's difficult, of course, for a parent to get off work and then pick up the kids and then make it to a facility or whatever the case may be. But I think that if you gave them more time to talk, just to be able to listen to each other for the first time, if you will, as to what they're going through, you can really help them, or it can hurt them by not communicating with them. So all the brothers and sisters out there that have been incarcerated, you know what I'm talking about as far as communication is concerned. All of the people that are, probably viewing this don't know what I'm talking about because you've never been in that position. But try not talking to your loved one for several days at a time, or try talking to them for only 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes for the whole day out of 24 hours. And tell me how you would feel by the end of the week when you're trying to be able to communicate and you're unable to because you don't have the valued time, because you wasted your time doing something else. Don't waste your time doing something else when you could be doing the right thing, because doing the wrong thing is going to get you in trouble. Now, don't get me wrong. You could be doing the right thing, but it's just the wrong time. So don't allow yourself to be subjected to that type of environment. Control your narrative. Allow yourself in your head to be able to control your narrative. Don't worry about certain things, because 97% of the time worrying didn't turn out the way you thought it was going to anyway. You have to allow yourself to trust. You have to allow yourself to get past worrying and stop surrounding yourself with people that worry and worry you. I mean, if you have a problem and you're worried about something, what do you need 5 other people around you to say, oh man, is it going to work? It's not going to work. How's this? How's that? Those people are not encouraging you. Surround yourself with people of encouragement. Surround yourself with people that are going to uplift you. Surround yourself with people that are going to show you love and respect. Because at the end of the day, if you surround yourself with people keep bringing you down, that's because they're down. Get from around those down people and step up your game. Get up and tighten up. Do what it is that you're supposed to do, because if you don't do that, you're only destined to go down that same road again. Always remember, your direction becomes your destination, ultimately. Whatever direction you're going in, that's going to ultimately become your destination. Don't allow that to happen to you. Allow yourself to lift yourself. Allow yourself not to get yourself involved in that type of environment, because that environment is only going to cause destruction. They don't mean you any good. Doesn't work like that. You can surround yourself with a bunch of people. You can have a bunch of money, but they don't. Where are your friends now? You locked up. Where are all of them now? Where are they? Not only that, when you get out there, oh man, I was thinking about you. They weren't thinking about you. They don't care about you. If they cared about you, you wouldn't be in that position, because they wouldn't have allowed you to put yourself in that position. So that should tell you something about those people. God bless you. Have a blessed day. I'm Norm Seabrook.